like, hey, how are you? I was like, ooh, okay. I don't know, we're trying to get this nose bronze, as you can see, but it's just like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good time because I'm a good time. Or what's that word? What's the thing? Easy, big chocolate, easy. People who are in back-to-back relationships, how do you possibly like anybody that consistently back-to-back? Half of the people out here just stress me out. I'm going on a date. I have not been on a date in a very long time. Let's just say that. I feel like I should be more excited than I am. I'm not nervous, but I'm just not excited. Also, sorry if you hear a fan. I get super hot when I'm getting ready, so I just need to have a fan on. First of all, I ran out of foundation and I had to go run to Walmart. And if you're in Tyson's, everybody knows like when it's busy, you don't want to leave your house. So anyway, it was busy. Went to Walmart, got the wrong shade. I was looking crazy. I basically did like my whole base foundation situation and I looked wild. So I had to go back out, go to CVS, which is closer. But tell me why the price of the foundation was like almost twice the price. I was like, you know what? This is why you can't do last minute stuff around here. Honestly, I need a glass of wine, but I'm just trying not to drink till later, maybe. I don't know. I also got some new like camo concealers from e.l.f. I got the hydrating one and then the matte one. Yeah, they're not the same color, but whatever. We're gonna figure it out. For a long time, I haven't been going on dates or anything like that. I was like, well, Lord, I would love to go on a date. Like, even if he's not my like forever person, my purpose partner, whatever you call it, I still want to go on a date. Anyway, I just met this guy out and about, and he's really nice and really helpful. So I was like, okay, why not? He's interested. I didn't think he was interested at first, but he's interested. Why not? Let's try and go out and see how it goes. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss Spicy Season Cream Bronzer. Love that. I feel like I want to be more excited, and I don't know, it's because I'm trying to like not get super happy about it. You know, whenever you are already like interested in somebody early on, and then it just goes crazy after that. I think that's what I feel is gonna happen. He's really nice, like easy to talk to. He's very nice. So I'm hoping that this is just a nice kiki hangout, because it's literally right across from my house. It's really chill. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a beer garden setup, like a rooftop area. But it's like chill vibe, nothing crazy. I just feel like I'm overthinking it a lot because I haven't been on one in a long time. And I also feel like guys get salty when you don't absolutely love them after a date. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to put anybody down. I'm just like, I just want to be impressed. Do you ever feel like I just want to be so impressed, not infatuated with somebody, but so like, wow, I'm really interested in you. I think you're amazing for me. Like, I just want to feel like that. And I feel like I don't feel like that. Honestly, usually never feel like that. And if I get even an inkling of getting close to that feeling, something goes crazy. This is the 16-hour camo concealer, but I'm trying to figure out if it's too light. I probably should have matched it on my skin, honestly. Okay, it might actually work. It's a little bit darker than my Maybelline one, so we're just gonna try it and see. I think it's gonna be a good time because I'm a good time. But at the same time, I like, sometimes, you know when people be getting all like mushy gushy cutesy, like, ooh, you fine girl, da-da-da on the first like meetup, and I'm like, oh, don't do that. I just want you to be chill vibes, you know what I mean? When you think each other's like attractive and whatnot, it's easy to fall into that, but I just want to be like, slow down. Or what's that word? What's the thing? Easy, big chocolate, easy. Also, guys, he's younger than me. I never, and I mean never, everybody knows about me, I don't ever date anybody younger than me because I don't even like talking to them because it annoys me. Okay, also, I'm not doing my eyebrows. It is what it is. It's just gonna have to look like what it look like because that's how Jesus made me. Anyway, yeah, I don't like to date younger guys, but I'm giving this a chance because we had good conversation. He seems like he has a good head on his shoulders. I was telling the Lord, I was like, I feel that I don't have the capacity anymore to keep getting to know people because, for one, it's emotionally exhausting, and it's also kind of disappointing a lot of times. Like, if you're kissing all the frogs to get to the prince, like, it's gonna be disappointment after disappointment, you know what I mean? And so that's why I'm happy I'm going on a date with somebody who seems really chill and nice. That way I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. So I'm like, okay, Taylor, like, take a chance, enjoy yourself, engage. Like, I haven't met that many Christian guys who I feel are actually like solid, or even just guys in general that are solid. And so the fact that I'm meeting someone who I think was like respectful, kind, helpful, all that, those are really great things to see, especially for somebody who's younger than me. I've never had that. So it's like exciting to some degree, but I'm just trying not to be cutesy, because once you do that, it's like a spiral. I'm probably most excited to get cute. Okay, the under eye. And just be pretty, have good conversation, have a nice little drinky drink, and just like, you know, enjoy myself. I'm always inside and I just want to be outside doing something, enjoying myself. So that's what I'm looking forward to, honestly. I don't know if I've talked about it before. I probably have, but I just have never been in a full-blown serious relationship, which I feel like that's not bad if you're seeking to only like marry. I feel that the Lord saved me for somebody specifically, because even when I was younger, I didn't like that many guys and like that many people. Not because there weren't great people, but I was just like things didn't line up. Whether the attraction, whether the ideals, the values, whether the chemistry, like certain things just didn't line up. It was not one thing, it was the other. That's why I feel like I haven't met anybody. Like people who are in back-to-back relationships, I low-key am like, how do you possibly like anybody that consistently back to back to back? Because half of the people out here just stress me out, are not healed, and they're all over the place. They're a hot mess. Like I don't even know how you can like half of their personalities. No offense, okay, to you guys out there, but I'm just saying it's just not giving. And I think people are thinking like, oh, as you get older, no. In general, it was never giving. It was never giving. And also I feel like people try to slap chemistry, or if you're attracted to somebody and you want to be around them all the time, oh, that's my person. No, because what if later on that person wants 5 kids and you don't want any? You know what I mean? I feel like people don't think about stuff like that. They just think about the cutesy part, which is fine. But I also think that they kind of overlook super important things that I think about ahead of time. I get ahead of myself and want to know all the information, their 10-year plan, all this stuff, like how they envision gender role, like all this stuff like off the bat, because I don't want to waste my time, because you can't get your time back. But I think sometimes the Lord wants us to just go through the process of things and learn from them, and also experience him in the process. I like to run away from process, I've noticed, and I'm trying not to do that, but it's not easy at all. Ooh, y'all, have y'all used the Morphe? This is Morphe, the little, what is it, the Cheek Thrills trio thing. It's an after party, and I love, like, look at this, friend. Like, it has the like regular cream, the like a light, like a sparkly type of finish cream, and the powder, and all three together, your cheeks look immaculate. I will say, I don't feel like on my skin, like, it looks pretty, but I don't think it's terribly pigmented. But I think for a subtle slay with like paired with some bronzer, it just gives like a nice intense look, enough that you tried, but you're not doing too much. It's kind of like sexy, light, nothing crazy. So that's why I like using it, and also because it's all in one, makes my life so much easier instead of using 18 million products. I did buy some baked bronzers from the Black Radiance brand. It's called Ginger Snap. And then this one is Flawless Impeccable. I'm going to try both of them, swatch them on my hand. Even though I might not use it. Ooh, this one is so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like that. I think that's so pretty. Sorry, I look a little ashy because of my powder. That's really pretty. Wow. Ooh, and then this one is the Ginger Snap one. Yeah, okay. Ooh, this one is like basically a stronger version, bro. Okay, that's what that one looks like. They're both super pigmented and pretty, but I don't know if I can wear this today, child. I also had been on the dating apps, and I low-key feel that I was not supposed to be on them. Like, not low-key, kind of high-key, but I keep going back on them. But they just disappoint me and low-key make me cry every single time. One thing I've noticed too is like these profiles that'll be like Christian, like unless they mention Jesus in their profile, and even then, they're rarely like actual followers of the Lord. And a lot of guys I've noticed that I've been interested in, I didn't realize how prevalent Catholicism is. And I know some people, not say they convert from Catholicism, but like they'll say they have a relationship with the Lord. I've not met a Catholic person who has a relationship with the Lord. I say there are any, but I don't know. I haven't met any. So, ooh, we're trying to get this nose I don't know. We're trying to get this nose bronze, as you can see, but it's just like, I don't know. I didn't really think that through. Point is just finding a Christian guy on the apps, you would think would be a lot easier, but I'm just learning, I don't know. It's much harder than I feel like it needs to be. And that's a problem, because why is it so difficult? I've literally seen on the apps, they'll be like, I guess it's time to settle down. I'm like, no, you're not you guess it's time to settle down. If you don't want to be with nobody, be by yourself. No offense, you don't need to get yourself a permanent, warm body to lay next to you. If you don't want to be with nobody, don't waste anybody's time. Don't do any of that, because that will piss me off. When I see that, I'm like, there's girls out here who really want somebody to love and love them and not feel like it's a chore. And these dudes just act like, and I'm not saying all of them, but these dudes just act like, I don't know, like, it's like, oh, I guess I eventually have to do it. No, you don't. Stay by yourself and be crusty. Don't be trying to get with nobody doing that. I hate when I match again with the guy that not match again. Sometimes I accidentally swipe. When you're swiping and sometimes you don't look at it too much, or you like accidentally move your thumb or whatever, and you match them again, I'm like, bro, why did you like me when we already went on a date and you already crashed out? Like, what are you doing? Ooh, the nose is... the nose is doing what it needs to do. The apps are depressing, if not more depressing than reality. So there's that. And I've also noticed too, I really appreciate an assertive man. And I know they say, oh, girls can approach men, da 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 blah blah. And I agree, you can. But I also feel like it should not, like, my thing is, I will make eye contact. I'll be like, if I see your cute, I'll be like, I will make eye contact with you. But I've just noticed, like, for some reason, I guess that's not enough. Like, you need to do more than that for them to be like, oh, you're really interested. I don't freaking know. But my point is, if I'm giving you eye contact, that's the go ahead to be like, okay. And if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, then clearly you're confused. But y'all, I gotta tell y'all what happened. So over the past weekend, right? Mind you, for the past 3 years, I've not really had any guy come up to me. And so I was like, Lord, no one's coming up to me. What is the issue? Like, is it me? Am I the problem? Basically, all of a sudden this past weekend, I had a funeral, 2 graduations, a graduation party, and Mother's Day. So it was a chaotic weekend. But long story short is, on Friday, one guy, I was walking, one guy made eye contact, and he was like, hey, how are you? I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I was like, wait a second. And then that same night, like, a waiter was interested in me and got my number. And then the next day, some other guy was scooting around DC, and he was like, hey, how are you? I was like, oh, wait a second. And then on Monday, you know when someone's looking at you, but you can tell, your body can tell, so you look up and they look at you. I looked, made eye contact, he was still staring. I was like, wait a second. And then lastly, I was on my way out of the store, and I had my headphones in, my noise canceling headphones, so I probably did not hear anything that this person said. But yeah, I definitely didn't. But basically, this is what happened. This is the funny part. First of all, let me remember what I'm doing right now, because I honestly don't remember. There's like the double doors. You know, there's double doors when you're about to leave a store sometimes. There's double doors, sliding doors, and then there's like a space, and then there's more doors. So I was in the inner sliding doors near the store, and it was raining out, so it was pouring so hard. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait. I'll wait until it gets, you know, nicer out, like nicer and like lighter, whatever, and then I'll leave. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy. He's like sitting by the tables. I was like, okay, well, I guess he's waiting for the rain to stop too. And I see him grab his umbrella in the corner of my eye. But again, I'm not really thinking too much about it. You know what I mean? And then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go. So I close up my umbrella. And I see in the corner, he's grabbing he looks like he's about to walk outside. So I move over because I don't want to be in his way when he passes, you know what I mean? So I move over and open my umbrella. Mind you, again, I still have the noise canceling headphones in, okay? And what I think happens is he comes next to me while I'm thinking he's gonna pass me, and I'm just opening my umbrella. And I think he says something while he's standing next to me. Mind you, I'm like, why is this person not passing me yet? Oh well, let me open my umbrella, and I walk outside. Then I turn around, and for some reason I just look up, and I see him standing there straight at me, like he's almost like waiting for me to respond. Mind you, I realized all this after the fact, so I didn't respond. I just looked and kept walking. I just kept walking. And I'm thinking back to, I'm like, wait, there's probably a reason why he didn't pass me is because he probably was trying to say something to me, or he said something and was expecting my response. And he probably like, this girl is so rude. I talked to her, she said nothing. She walks away, looks at me, and then still says nothing. Like, that's embarrassing for me, for one. If I was supposed to know what he said, then I would have heard it. You know what I mean? Because God can do anything. And if I didn't hear it, I don't need to hear it then, friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's my takeaway. Takeaway from that interaction. Because I used to be a kind of person where I'm like, oh my gosh, will I miss the person for me? Like, what if I'm not paying attention? Like, Lord, like, I used to just be overly anxious about it. Because I'm like, but I think I'm just learning that God is so powerful that like those are not things that I have to worry about. Those are not details that I should be like concerned, you know what I mean, in regard to. So I'm trying to remind myself that, but obviously it's easier said than done, especially when you want something to happen quicker than later. But it's like, you know what, God, if I'm giving things up to you, it's your job. It ain't my job. So you do your job and I'll chillax. I don't know what outfit I'm gonna do. I want to be chill vibes. I low-key was gonna wear like a cute crop top, some sweats, and a sneaker to be like chic and casual. But I'm like, oh, I kind of want to step out. Kind of want to step out on them. Also, I got like some products from the store. I got this e.l.f. Lip liner. I hope it looks nice. If it does, I'll be sad. I have the e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. but it was the melting lip balm in shortcake, but I also ordered the wild cherry one, but it's in the mail, so I gotta go grab it. So I'm like, should I go grab it? And then I kind of want to use this, what is this? It's a Love Stain Lip Tint Marker or whatever. Ma'am, stop tearing up my rug. My cat has been, whenever the door is closed and she wants to get in, she doesn't whine. She just paws at it and tears up the carpet. I'm like, I cannot afford to replace these people's stuff. Like, what are you doing? I'm trying to decide if I even want this kind of lip look. I feel like I don't, but yeah, I don't want this lip look. I don't like it. My lips look ashy. Honestly, yes. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to line it with the She Glam. Then we're gonna give a little bit of the, what is this? Benefit little lip tint thing. A few drops of that, and then I'll put on that and see if that's a good combo. So let's try that. I don't know how much is gonna show up. We're gonna do a few drops of this. It's so bright. It also smells really good. It's pretty. I think I'm going to brighten up my cheek a little bit more with the cream. I'm going to go back in with the cream one and then go back over a little bit. I think just thinking about dating just makes me really sad. It honestly does not make me excited more. I think when I was younger, I got super excited about it, but now I don't get excited anymore. Now I'm just kind of like, not even a chore. It's just, I feel like I'm just setting myself up for failure, low-key. And I'm not saying I am, but that's what it feels like. They romanticize dating and make it seem like on movies and stuff, like, oh, it's crazy, but it's fun, but it's worth it, you know what I mean? And you're gonna find your person. I'm like, it's actually traumatizing. It's giving Book of Revelations, and I'm just not here for that. Yeah, I'm liking this look now. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It's very cute, very simple. Like, I gave effort, I look pretty, but still not too much. So yeah, we're liking this. Ever since I low-key upped my makeup game, I've been loving my face. So yeah, this is how she looks. Okay, now we're going to go figure out some outfits to wear and then go from there. Depending on the outfit is gonna change my hair. I'm either gonna make it like a wet look or bigger. So it's either gonna be flatter or bigger, we'll see. Okay, so this is the first fit. I put on some heels because these pants are way too long, but I love how baggy they are. They're like linen pale yellow pants. They have some pleats in them, and I think they just go perfect with this purse I got from Amazon. So I feel like this is a really good first fit. I also love how it like hangs low. I had to kind of fit the shirt a little bit because I feel like showing off the waist a little bit kind of gives a little bit of a cuter look. I really wish this had pockets. Every time I want to put my hand in a pocket just to pose, you know what I mean? But I love this fit. I think it's so cute. I actually had to pin these on the side too because they're still too big. I actually wanted to pin it a little bit more, but I like how low it hangs on my waist, so I kind of want to keep it. Okay, this is the next fit idea. I love the denim skirt. I feel like this is also cinches in my waist. I have some black mules that are from Pretty Little Thing, I believe. And guys, look, the back is so cute. I think the back is so, it like makes it sexy all of a sudden. Like it looks like really demure, cutesy, simple, and then it's like, bye. I just put a black purse with it because I didn't want to use the other purse, so that looked weird. I like it better than I thought. I will say I'm not loving the black mules, but maybe if they were a different kind of black mule, I would like it more. But I didn't want to wear flats because I think it would make it too chill. How do we feel about this one? Then I'm gonna try on probably a dress, and then after that, it's like, you know what? At that point, just shoot something, girl, because we don't got all that. Okay, this is the last option. I'm already like, no, I don't want to wear this. It looks good on me, but I feel like it's really too sexy, especially too sexy for a hangout kind of thing. Like, I think it's doing too much, but I really love the material and it feels nice and I look good. And actually, I could wear some black flats instead of heels to make it seem a little more casual. Let me try that. It's kind of giving vacation and I'm not on vacation. Yeah, as cute as this is, I really like the first option more. So I think I'm just gonna fluff my hair out a little bit more, make it look cute, put that on, add some better jewelry, and then we're just gonna head out. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.